Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Madam and our fellow friends. We are our Group 8 and we want to present about the Nestle Malaysia Berhad. My name is Fatin Najihah binti Muhammad Razif, matrix number 261129. Next. Next. Okay. Our group project provides analysis of strategy used to maximize the long-term shareholder value and enhance operational efficiency. Also, we want to show how the current process structure works in the supply chain. Okay, first of all, Nestle was originally from Switzerland, a multinational food and drink company, and Nestle was established in Malaysia in 1912 and is currently manufacturing a wide range of halal products. Good management and distribution in supply chain is important in securing that the goods are distributed to the buyers and profit margin is continued to increase. Nestle as a manufacturing business. Nestle Malaysia manufacture its product from their factoring six factories. Every existing factories produce each different types of products, and they also manufacture many well-known brand products under Nestle. As you can see in the picture here, for example, they also manufacture Milo, Maggi, Nescafe, KitKat, and others. And their manufactured products being exported to other 50 countries around the world, and which represent about 22% of total production. Next. As you can see in the picture here, here is the extending manufacture plant, which is in Chembung, Negeri Sembilan, with excellent production lines to maximize efficiency and capacity to deliver great competitiveness and productivity. The 30% increase in capacity will have a greater domestic demand and export to more other countries. This extending manufacture plant also act as a key hub for Asian manufacturing. Thank you.
My name is Siti Karam binti Osman. My metric number is 261135. So I'm going to explain you guys about the strategy of Nestle. So Nestle focus more on a balanced pursuit of resource efficiency, which is top and bottom line growth, and improve capital efficiency. Nestle strategy. So Nestle are specialized in four of these things, which is increase the growth, improve margin, allocate capital prudently, and creating share value. For increase the growth, they more investing in attractive and rising categories in order to achieve a balanced pursuit of top line and bottom line growth with capital performance. So they are more strategically monitor its portfolio, prioritize their investment for the latest customer trend, and compete in every sector and segment they work in. Second, for improved margin, they like to control the drive, faster growth, and aim for efficiency at all levels. Third is allocate capital prudently. For them, allocate capital, they like to investing in long-term market growth and development while growing shareholder returns and building multi value, while they tend to allocate resources to value-creating projects to broaden the core business of the company food, beverage, and multinational health sector. And lastly is creating share value. Creating share value, they want to have a product that responsibly have good good criteria and controlling the supply chain, taking idea to market in an agile way, and building brand that appeal and do well in the global world. So thank you.
Liana Liza binti Mustafa Kamal, and my metric number is 261130. Next. I'm gonna talk about Nestle Malaysia's major risk of the supply chain practices. So Nestle Malaysia is facing a slump in their profits due to the increasing material costs and the weak currency of the country. Raw materials prices affected the company big time with the spike in prices of sugar, milk powder, and coffee beans. Nestle CEO Alois Hofbauer said that the company overcome those challenges with internal increases in efficiency, all-rounded attentive cost management, and having a clear marketing strategy. So in terms of cost, The logistic practices of Nestle Malaysia are outsourcing their supply chain transport to the third-party logistics because even though Nestle has a logistic department, they don't deal with their transportation logistics. So, their effort to able to help them to cut their big supply chain costs and for the company to be able to focus more on their in-plant operations, duty, and production. Next, please. Nestle Malaysia identifies water scarcity as their main priority due to water being the compelling risk for their logistics operations and to their local stakeholders. Nestle has authorized a worldwide commitment on water stewardship where the company put more effort in guaranteeing that their operations uses water efficiently and do not negotiate the right to water of local communities. Nestle specifically commits to achieve water efficiency across their operations, advocate for effective water policies and stewardship, treating the water the company discharged effectively, engage with suppliers, especially those in agriculture, and raise awareness of water access and conservation. These initiatives allowed Nestle Malaysia to decrease their water usage per ton of product to 7.6% in 2016 compared to the year before and exceeding their reduction target, which is 4%. Thank you. That's all from me.
My name is Maira binti Abrahman. My metric number is 261194. Now I would like to explain about the current process structure in Nestle. So there are 4 of them that I found, which are inventory, logistic management, transportation, and enterprise resource planning (ERP). Next, inventory planning is the prediction and minimization of supply chain and logistic costs for maximizing the organization profitability and promoting its performance. Huge supplies by the organization like Nestle require proper planning that would allow the smooth running of the organization, the availability of the product to the customer, and the product accessibility at the right time. Nestle monitor its inventory level via electronic data interchange, which is a special technology that helps monitor the size of warehouse and other sources of inventory and distribution activities. The company utilizes recycled material packaging based on size and quantity of its product. Furthermore, Nestle supplies major to location where the goods are needed when the packaged items are shipped. Next. Logistic management, logistic facility, efficient control and planning of the supply of specific goods from a point of production to a point of consumption which enhance customer satisfaction. Nestle company distribute its product to point of consumption from different production point and the production process for some productions start from the firms before they are taken to the factories or manufacturing plants. Nestle frequently carries perishable items through aircraft and ensure they are kept safe in refrigerators and other recommended safe place. Significantly, Nestle carries bulky goods that are not urgent via ship to its various destination market as maritime transport is relatively cheap and safe on transport costs. Nestle company, for example, has various sizes that help to transport a given amount of good depending on the quantity, which helps save space and reduces costs. Next. Implementing an ERP in organization is intended to improve the organization performance through maximizing efficiency. For example, in attempt to improve efficiency level, Nestle has implemented various enterprise systems and ERP cost to Nestle was about 280 million at the time, which was relatively expensive. So through its manager, the company believed that ERP they were to implement was worthwhile and would like to pay back in the near future. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Aisha Natasha binti Rosan Zahari and my metric number is 268031. First, we're gonna start with the imprecise of order received. So as we all know, food and beverages companies, sometimes Nestle receive a sudden order due to so many things. For example, during the festive months such as Hari Raya, Chinese New Year and many more. order for Nestle product will be skyrocketed, and every supplier need to make an immediate request for inventory to satisfy those needs. If they didn't manage to satisfy those needs, their brand image will drop. Next is preparing anticipatory stock and seasonal stock. So this type of stock could help the problem that I've mentioned just now. They serve to the same purpose, which is getting stock ready for any possibilities during the specific months, events, or celebration. Next one is receive many orders to deliver to consumer every day. Nestle produce variety of products such as Milo, Nestum, Coco Crunch, Nescafe, and many more. So with this product that they invented, they would get more than 140,000 tons of product to deliver to their consumer every day, and they have to deal with 1,600 warehouses that they need to handle every day. So this would be complicated if they didn't have the right plan. The next thing it would be to cooperate with third-party logistics. So to enhance Nestle responsive to the customer, so having a third-party logistic is a good action to take. With this, they could focus on the producing their product without worrying about their delivery process. The next thing is about environmental issues. So youngsters nowadays came forward demanding on environmental issue control, and they want action from it. The downside of this is that the manufacturer need to decide on what system that they should use and implement so that it will be consistent all year long and not just temporarily. So the way to adapt with that issue is first by becoming a zero waste company. And Nestle has made a pledge that by this year, 2020, all their site would be zero waste to landfill. And the next thing is to strive to become the zero deforestation company. They can achieve this by reuse or recycle their package. Next. So the final one would be the phases of financial crisis. So Nestle faces a financial crisis and a 7% to 12% decline by selling the prices of Milo and milk goods. But this income is slightly increases that would indicate the margin were not affected at all. The only country that were disrupted by this was only Malaysia, not Philippines or Indonesia. So that's a good thing. And the last thing would be global procurement hub. So Nestle Malaysia has been selected as one of its 3 sites across the world of its global procurement hubs, along with Switzerland and Panama. Malaysia's international procurement hub, known as Nestle, to serve the needs of the group's project in more than 100 countries across the world. The existence of this hub is intended to provide a wide range of service, including a management of global procurement for different raw resources, such as cocoa and coffee, packaging product, other services, and other procurement-related assistance for all its market. Thank you.
My name is Nurulsna bint Abdul Karim with metric number 261134. So the suggested changes can be implemented by preparing anticipatory stock or seasonal stock. In doing so, make to stock seems the best option for Nestle. This strategy is to predict how many orders its product could deliver based on sales estimates and consumer demand expectations. But this method requires precise forecast of the demand. However, if correct predictions been made, there is no certain that the goods will be sold according to the prediction made and will experience losses. Second is using logistic information technologies. Nestle is a corporation that runs a whole fleet of vehicles, and so the reliability of each vehicle is critical for shortening the lead time. With modern technology, tracking the productivity of the drivers is not difficult or costly, nor is it is unnecessary to employ third-party vendors, which could give the business a common risk. The GPS system monitors what the vehicle is doing, and the machine on the engine monitors staff lap speed. These 2 sources of knowledge, Nestle can ensure the distribution goes smoothly. However, this technology takes over human resources of the company because they do not need to rely on multiple layers anymore. Lastly, prevent waste. To minimize waste, Nestle should create a customer partnership that focuses on recycling and returning value to goods. This can be done by building awareness of the value of protecting the environment by recycling, reusing, and growing it through advertising. Nestle can offer money to those who return Nestle's used packagings to make use of it into new materials. However, plastics are the primary packaging of Nestle products. If customers send back plastics and bottles since they were damaged, not all sandbags can be used as the content. In the end, the useless plastic will end up in landfills or the ocean. That's all from me.
In conclusion, through evaluating the strategy, previous demand, and seasonal fluctuation, Nestle will have the ability to forecast accurate potential demand of consumer and also design the best framework in supply chain management. Thank you. That's all from us.